What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 10 of the Mojo MMA show. That shit always makes you smile, or what? It's your host, Mo. And here's my boy, Joe. And today we're going to get into recap of UFC Fight Night. UFC, what was it? Noche UFC. Grasso
Yeah.
versus Shevchenko 2. And we're going to go make our picks of Fight Night Fizzy versus Gamrot. Alright, so the main event goes to a draw decision, round 5. What did you think? I know there was a lot of controversy, but the controversy I saw was both ways. Like I seen people saying, "Oh, Grasso won that fight 1,000%, 3-2," and then people saying the other way around.
So the main controversy is the 10-8 round. So if they didn't score the fifth round for Grasso 10-8 and that judge or a different judge gave Grasso another round rather than giving her a 10-8 in the fifth, then I think there wouldn't be as much controversy. I just think that people would have been like, it would have been kind of split 60-40 probably for Shevchenko that she won. But since the last round was a 10-8, that's what drew everyone to think that it was kind of out of insane. But I mean, the fight was really good. Grasso had her sort of hurt in the second round, dropped her. It was kind of Shevchenko being off balance and just getting caught with a perfect punch. But I mean, that's what everyone said. If you want to give her a 10-8, you give her a 10-8 in the second round. But honestly, Shevchenko probably did win the fight. Dana White said he wants to do the immediate rematch, so we'll see who wins the rematch.
Yeah, another fucking rematch. Nobody wants to see that shit. Just keep moving the division along. But anyways, but honestly, if there is one way to cheat for someone, that's how you do it. In the fifth round, give them a 10-8. You know what I mean? If you're gonna hide it, you throw that bitch somewhere else in there. But you're like, damn, the only way this bitch can even draw is if I 10-8 her right now. So I got to.
Yeah, the fight was honestly good though. I enjoyed the fight, and I think Grasso is a really good champ. She looks better each and every time. So I mean, this next time she gets in there, I think she's gonna look even better. But I want to see the rematch. I'm excited for it.
Now we move on to fight of the fucking night. Jack De La Maddalena versus Kevin Big Mouth Holland. Oh man, I love this fight. What do you think?
I thought it was like a sparring match. It was not fun. I mean, it was supposed to be fight of the. It's supposed to be the fight of the month, fight of the century. Jack Della Maddalena, the crisp, clean striking, and Kevin Holland with his kung fu style, is really good stand-up karate, kickboxing style. But their styles did not make for a good fight. Jack Della Maddalena, though, rightfully won the fight. If anyone thinks that Kevin Holland won the fight, they're crazy because Jack Della Maddalena definitely landed the better combinations. He put together punches way better. His striking output was better. His accuracy, everything was better. But I mean, it could have been a good fight if one of the other. It was almost like Adesanya versus Yoel Romero, where they're kind of like waiting just because they knew each other were so good on the feet. It just turned out to be a bad stylistic matchup.
Yeah, that's not the reaction I thought you were gonna bring. I thought you were gonna say you fucking hated this fight and it's the worst fight you ever seen in your fucking life. But I lied. I definitely did watch this fight, and I liked it. I enjoyed it. I mean, obviously, it wasn't as much as we're used to seeing from either of these guys, right? Kevin Holland just always going for it, and then the same thing for JDM. But I definitely don't think it was a boring fight. I mean, they went out there, they fought more technical than anything, and just kept it safe than sorry. And JDM won that matchup.
Yeah, he definitely won. I will definitely not argue that. But I mean, one thing I hate is like rewatch Yoel Romero. I don't know. Yoel Romero is always in the conversation for this. Rewatch Yoel Romero versus Paulo Costa. Yoel Romero is clearly losing the fight, and he's like talking shit the whole time, like saying like, "Come on, Rick, let's fight," and then like they bring the fight, and then nothing happens. Kevin Holland's like, "Let's go, come on, what are you doing?" Talking or something, talking, and then doesn't do anything to engage. And then Jack Della Maddalena hits him with a clean combo, backs out. Kevin Holland's chasing him. It was like I don't know. It was just a weird stylistic match. It was just a bad stylistic matchup, in my opinion.
Yeah, I definitely don't think it was a boring fight, but it definitely wasn't what it was hyped up to be. Now let's go to
Yeah.
the opposite. What we thought was probably not going to be a very good fight: Raul Rosas Jr. versus Terrence Mitchell. Damn, it looked like he just fucking they threw a fucking sacrificial lamb in there for him to get back in the win column.
Yeah, it's pretty badass, honestly. Me and you both thought it would be a tougher fight for Rosas coming off his first loss in the UFC, but he went out there like the other wrestler. Who's the other the newer wrestler? I don't know why I don't remember his name.
Bo Nickel.
Uh, yeah, but he went up there like Bo Nickel and starched him. I thought he was sleeping when he hit him with that. You see his reaction whenever or Terrence Mitchell, the way he reacted to that punch, his whole body just fell asleep and
Yeah,
then hit
right.
the ground and woke up. I was hoping that it would kind of just stay like that. He'd hit the ground and it'd be over. But I mean, the follow up punches and everything, it was impressive.
Yeah, definitely impressive. I did not expect him to have that power from what we've seen in his previous fights. It's like
Yeah,
it looked like he would throw, but it looked like he was just going to be a wrestler submission guy. Definitely not a someone with knockout power. Don't look like it when he's throwing them, but obviously he does.
yeah.
All right, and that's it. That's gonna wrap up our review on UFC Fight Night, Noche UFC, UFC Vegas, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Fucking fight night with the fucking title fight on it. All right, now
Right.
we get to the fucking UFC Fight Night, Fizzy versus Gamera. I'm excited for this one. This whole card is fucking beautiful. Maybe
Yeah.
skip one fight in the middle that has maybe
Huh.
people in it with double X chromosomes. But
Okay.
besides that, damn, I'm excited to watch this one from the beginning. I actually skipped the first fight, but after that, Mo Usman. Did you watch? Did you? Let's start on Mo Usman versus Jake Collier. Did you watch the weigh-ins and the face-off?
Yeah, I did. That was kind of funny.
Oh man, the way Muhammad Usman just walked up to Jake Collier and didn't shake his hand, just tried to look all tough. Oh man,
I hate it.
I have the feeling you have for him now. That pissed me off.
I can't stand him. I don't know why. I just can't stand him. Oh man. It was like what Jake Collier said. He was like, "You're not your brother, bro. Calm down." Oh my god.
Yeah, but looking at this fight, I've seen so many people fading Usman, and I want to fade him too, but I think it's just a little too early, and I think Jay Collier is a little too reckless to be the one to put a stop to this. I don't know what you want to call it. It's not a hype train. It's just
No.
a little win streak. But
Yeah.
yeah, looking at
Go
this
ahead.
fight, it could be fun. It has the potential to be fun, especially if Jake Collier can get in there and land. But I don't know.
Bro,
I see this one being a boring fight.
it's not gonna be a fun fight. I'll put money. I'll bet that this fight is not a fun fight. I wish there was a bet whether this fight's gonna be fun or people are gonna like this fight. I think
Well, you can bet the over.
I'm about a hell no. I don't even know what you would bet because you bet on. You watched this? Have you watched his last fight?
Versus Junior Tafa? Or
Yes. Oh my God, Junior Tafa was putting it on him, and he was eating those punches. And then, oh man, he got those foot stomps. He got damn things locked in. I cannot stand watching him fight. Just because of that fight, every time there would be a distance between the two of them, all Usman would do is just charge him and put him against the fence. And I absolutely hate that. I wish that there was no cage for them to just do that. I hate watching that.
Oh my
Like I
gosh.
know it's part
Me
of
too.
fighting. I know that having the cage in there is part of the fight. Like, but I mean, if you're using the cage to like walk up it, kind of flip over or stand up. But this damn dude's using it to push him against it, just hold him there like a damn O lineman.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know how Mo Usman versus Zach Baunga was a fucking knockout, decent fight. But since then, Muhammad Usman, boring ass fight versus Junior Tafa. And then Zach Baunga, same thing. That motherfucker, who did he fight? What's his name? Charles. Is that his name? Charles something, right? Oh, I
Uh,
can't think. He's a pretty fun fighter, but he loses fucking so much.
yeah,
Oh, his name's slipping me. Do you know who I'm talking about?
no.
Like he either goes in there and knocks someone out, or Jordan Wright. There he goes. It's not Charles. Jordan Wright.
Uh,
Yeah, him. That guy. Holy cow, that was the boringest fight I ever seen in my fucking life. Anyways, back on topic. If I'm gonna pick this fight, I'm gonna take Mo Usman by decision.
yeah, I'm gonna take Usman also. I'm not gonna enjoy watching it though.
No, definitely not. Don't say all that pick either. That is not something I'm gonna bet on in Usman. All right, next fight we can talk about Jacob Malkoun and Cody Brundage. I think you wanted to talk about this one.
Yeah, I mean, at first look at this fight, I was like, Jacob Malkoun's a really good jiu-jitsu practitioner, and Cody Brundage has some pretty good knockout power and decent wrestling. I'm taking. I don't know. Do you know what the odds are on this fight? Because I want to see what the odds are
Yeah,
for.
odds right now. Jacob Malkoun is a minus 550 favorite to go to Cody Brundage plus 410.
Yeah, I'm not taking that shit. I don't. I don't know. I don't. Man, Cody Brundage has had a rough streak, but I mean, the fight with Trayshawn Gore got me hyped up, where he knocked him out. I was just kind of high on him right there. I think he has potential to come back and shock the world again. I don't think he really shocked the world by knocking out Trayshawn Gore, but I think he shocked a lot of people in doing so. I am definitely, if you were betting this fight, do not take Jacob Malkoun. I would not take Jacob Malkoun in this fight. I'm taking Cody Brundage by probably, I want to say knockout, but yeah, I'm taking Cody Brundage by knockout. The odds are just too crazy for him to not bet on that knockout loss.
Yeah,
And Malkoun's been knocked out once in decision once. If you're betting this fight, I'm taking Cody Brundage by knockout.
yeah. By knockout, it's a huge number two plus 900 just on that.
Yeah, easy. I'm taking that. I'm taking that all day.
All right, next fight we have Tim Means versus Andre Fialho. That's another fucking good fucking fight.
That's a
Fialho's
really good fight.
been on a fat losing streak, but I mean he's never in a boring fight. And look who he's fought: Jake Matthews, Muslim Salikov, and Joaquin Buckley, who's putting on a little bit of a run here. But now he fights Tim Means, who's also on a little fat streak himself. Lost to Alex Morono, lost to Max Griffin, lost to Kevin Holland, but these are all good guys, and you know they're always in there. They're always game. So I'm looking forward to this. So I'm not gonna take a pick in this one. And then the same thing with the next one, Dan Argueta versus Miles John. Both guys who go in there to fight. So definitely gonna be a fun prelims to start it off. All right, now
Yeah.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
You go ahead, go for it, buddy.
No, I was just gonna say I'm really excited for the Fialho Tim Means fight. I think that one's gonna be a really good sleeper fight. That one's gonna be a really good fight.
Yeah, absolutely. And then one of them can get back in the win column. Next, we have starting off the main card at featherweight, Ricardo Ramos 16-4 versus Charles Air Joey Dane 14-6-1.
This fight's gonna be fireworks.
I think this is definitely gonna be a good one from start. I think they're just gonna both go out there and fucking give it all they got.
Yeah, Ricardo Ramos is coming off of that spinning back elbow knockout, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, the spinning back elbow knockout, and then Charles Air Jourdain's coming off that dominant victory over Chrome Gracie, which surprised me. I don't know if it was how good Charles Jourdain is. I don't know if that was what surprised me more, or how bad Chrome Gracie looked. But that Charles Jourdain fight really showed that he has really good jiu-jitsu and even better stand-up. So I'm taking Charles Air Jourdain in this one. I don't know if he gets it done by knockout, but I really like him in this matchup. What are the odds for this fight?
So the odds for this one is you're gonna have Charles Air Jourdain as a minus 142 favorite to the Ricardo Lucas Ramos plus 120.
Yeah, that's not bad. I like that. I like Charles Jourdain in this one.
Yeah, me too. I think he looked super impressive in his win over Chrome Gracie. He was a kind of a big favorite, but I mean, Chrome Gracie took 3 years off to get better, and he made it look like fucking he's fighting 3 years in the past.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's definitely a good one. And this next one, it can't be my fight of the night, but fuck, it's a good one. Brian Battle versus AJ Fletcher. What was that?
No, I didn't see anything.
Oh, okay. Brian Battle's putting on a fucking little streak of his own. I know he did lost to Fakhretdinov, but I mean, besides that, motherfucker's been on first round knockouts, and just since coming off winning tough being the last pick is impressive in itself. But yeah.
Fuck Radina. What the hell? I forgot that guy's name was even that. I always Renat or whatever the hell his first name is. That guy's name is crazy. Yeah, but he's really good. He showed how good he was in that Kevin Lee fight. I'm super excited for this fight. This is gonna be one of my favorite fights of the night, I think. Um, these guys are really good up and coming guys too, so it's hard to take a pick in this one. But I'm definitely riding with Brian Battle by knockout in this one.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. I don't know why I gave you that look, but yeah, looking at this fight with the streak he's been on and just I fucking fuck Gradinov. Fuck that fight. You know that motherfucker is fucking unstoppable. You see what the fuck he did? He made Kevin Lee look like a fucking child in there. He just fucking walked him down and just fucking. Oh, that was the submission win. Didn't he knock him out and then submit him? Oh no. He rocked him and then he put in the submission and put him to sleep. Yeah, right.
That's crazy. He came back, went to sleep again one more time in the UFC, and then left.
Yeah, that's crazy. But looking at AJ Fletcher's record, he's not that good. Especially when we look at Brian Battle, we look at someone who's possibly a contender, someone who's building themselves up 10-2, knockout power, starting to look more technical and just getting better every fight. And then we look at AJ Fletcher, lost to Matthew Semmelsberger, who fucking loses to everyone. Always in a fun fight, but he never comes out on top. Lost to Angalusa, 10-3. And then he beat Themba Garimbo. You know who that is? That's the guy. Didn't The Rock give him a house, or am I thinking of the wrong guy?
I think you're thinking of the wrong guy.
Who's the guy he gave a house to? Or maybe I think Themba has a different story, but he was also like, yeah, I only had like $4 in my pocket or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember the guy who gave the house to. I just literally watched it the other day. Maybe it is him. I don't know.
Maybe not. I don't know. But I remember him having a story about being broke too. So, and then now he's fighting fucking Brian Battle, who I like him in this fight super bad because he's a -185 favorite. Not that big of a favorite, but I think he should be favored way more than that. And if you look at the knockout, it's going to be a +380. So I love that number.
Yeah, I'm excited. Definitely knockout. I'm looking at the knockout one as well, the knockout parlay. Brian Battle's last fight, it was one of the most hyped fights I've ever seen. That shit got me jumping off the couch. I'm really excited for this fight.
Jumping off the couch? Oh, shit.
Yeah, I got off the couch for the first time in a while.
All right, next fight. Marina Rodriguez versus Michelle Waterson Gomez.
Huh?
Yep, go ahead, pal.
Oh, yeah.
I got you. Don't worry about it.
They're gonna fight.
36-year-old versus a 37-year-old, both past their prime. Marina Rodriguez does look like a fucking hard hitter and all that, but I don't know. She lost to fucking Vina Jandiroba.
That girl's a good wrestler.
Yeah, she is, but I don't know if she knows where she's going. Lost to fucking Amanda Lemos, and her last win was Yan Xiaonan, who's pretty good, but that was a little while ago now. I definitely am going to take Marina Rodriguez. Michelle Waterson was good back when fucking 10 years ago. Back when she fought fucking PVZ.
Yeah, I agree. I'm taking Marina Rodriguez in this one. I'm not betting on this one. I bet on Marina Rodriguez one single time my whole life, and I regret doing it, so I'm never doing that again. I bet on her in the Jandiroba fight. She just got. It wasn't even a close fight. So I'm staying away from any betting on this one.
Yeah, fuck that shit. That shit's terrible. She's a -310 favorite too. I mean, it's like obviously she's gonna win, but it's a girls' fight, so fucking anything can happen, and it's just not worth betting. Not worth it at all.
It's a trap.
This fight, I hope we're on opposite sides.
Oh, we are.
I hope so. We have Bryce Mitchell, -205 favorite against Dan. What's his nickname? Dan.
50K.
50K Ige, +170 underdog.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and start for this one. So I think if there's going to be 50K involved in this fight, it's going to be for Bryce Mitchell by knockout. I think Bryce Mitchell's gonna put him in the dirt.
Oh
I think Bryce Mitchell's gonna go out there and do whatever he wants. The Bryce Mitchell Edson Barbosa fight, I I thought that fight was so impressive. How he outstruck Barbosa, and he almost I don't know if he almost knocked him out or he got a knockdown. I could check real quick, but yeah, that was the most. After watching the Barbosa fight, I really thought that Bryce Mitchell was gonna be fighting for the title next. And I still think that Bryce Mitchell can fight for the title. The Ilya Topuria fight was fucking nuts. It was a crazy fight, and he got his ass whooped.
Yeah.
And I think that after getting beat like that, he's gonna come back 10 times better. I think he's gonna come back way better, way crisper on the feet. He's gonna be smarter with his wrestling, his takedown. He don't have to worry about takedown defense against Dan Ige. You saw how hard of a hit he took from Topuria, and Dan Ige is not going to knock Bryce Mitchell out.
I think Dan Ige has more power than Ilya Topuria.
I don't think so. I think that Bryce Mitchell is going to knock Dan Ige out. I think that this fight, honestly, if you look at Dan Ige's last probably 10 fights, I don't think he's ever been finished in the and I don't even know if he's been finished in the UFC. But Bryce Mitchell coming off a loss in the UFC, a submission loss to fucking Topuria, who's a savage. I think we're going to see a finish in this fight.
Yeah, well, if you look at the odds for your fight, Bryce Mitchell is a -205 favorite, but I'm pretty sure, knockout's a long shot, plus $1,200.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably because Dan Ige he hasn't been finished in a long time. I didn't know that Dan Ige was only 32. I thought he was like 50, but anyways, I still think that this fight is going to be a finish. I don't think Bryce Mitchell's getting finished. I really do believe that he's going to come back way better than his last fight. He took a lot of time off too. When his last fight was last year,
last December, so not that long, maybe 9 months.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I think that those 9 months are going to do him good. I think he's going to come in there. I really think he's going to finish this fight.
Yeah, so I was really high on Bryce Mitchell coming out of Tough. And, he went on a fucking amazing run from there. Submissions, decisions. But if you look at who he's beating, it's really not anybody. Charles Rosa, Andre Touchy-Feely, Matt Sales.
Barbosa.
Yeah, but Barbosa, what? That guy's fucking 13 years past his prime. I was watching him when I was in fucking diapers. That motherfucker's old already. That motherfucker... What is Barbosa's main tool? It's his fucking kicks. That motherfucker can't even kick. He has to stretch 30 minutes to fucking touch his toes. Anyway, and then he gets fucking dominated by Topuria. Oh my goodness. Like
Topuria will dominate anyone except Holloway.
You said it was a good fight? Hell no. Oh my gosh. Fucking poor Bryce Mitchell looked in there fucking... He has not been the same since.
Exactly. I think that being beat like that, in that way... I think he's going to come back so much better, so much more prepared, especially knowing that Dan Ige can have the same power as Ilya Topuria. So we'll see on this one. We'll see.
I definitely think Bryce Mitchell's the better fighter, but the question is he broken? After that fucking this motherfucker was in title contention. They're talking about, he beats this guy. He's fucking right there at the title. That motherfucker. If they fought 30 fucking times, he would lose 30 fucking times. He did not look like he fucking stood a chance in there. And Dan Ige himself is not fucking all that. His last fight, he beat fucking Nate the Train. Before that, he beat Damon Jack. These are nobodies as well. But I'm definitely giving Dan Ige the puncher's chance. We saw Bryce Mitchell get, I guess, rocked. And so I think Dan Ige can put those lights out.
Yeah, I thought we would be on different sides.
Maybe it's a homer pick, but I don't know. I just really like Dan Ige. All right, then we get to the main event. Rafael, what the fuck? This motherfucker's not even Brazilian. Excuse me. Rafael Fiziev versus Mateusz Gamrot. I'll let you break this one down.
So this fight was really hard for me to pick. This fight still, you could flip a coin honestly on this fight. I really think that this is gonna be a really close fight. You saw Rafael Fiziev against Bobby Green. You saw him finally go the distance with someone in a 5-round fight, and you saw what happened in that last round against Bobby Green. Bobby Green had him hurt, had him tired, gassed, almost finished him. And then Mateusz Gamrot, on the other hand, is just a forward fighting pressure fighter, in it to the end. Most likely not gonna get finished in this fight. This fight is gonna be crazy because both these guys are gonna come at each other. But you've seen Mateusz Gamrot get exposed his last fight against the Tarantula. Uh, that fight it was a really close fight, but he uses wrestling to beat him overall. But Jalen Turner had him rocked. Almost every time he touched him, he had him rocked. And I think one thing that Mateusz Gamrot's going to struggle with against Fiziev is taking Fiziev down for one. It's not going to be as easy as taking down Jalen Turner. And then what happens when he doesn't get the takedown and Fiziev's still in his face, hitting him like crazy with his crazy output and speed. I really think Fiziev is going to get this one done inside the distance.
What's your final selection? Fiziev
Fiziev
by finish.
knockout.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I look at this one, when I first looked at it, I was like, "Oh, this is easy." Fiziev, fucking by knockout all day, maybe decision, but Fiziev 1000%. But when you break it down, you do see Fiziev start to fade in a lot of his fights. That's how he lost to Justin Gaethje. He came out super strong, won the first round in my opinion, and then he goes out and fucking looks like he tired out and didn't do good. But then, like you said, Mateusz Gamrot, maybe what he struggled with Jalen Turner was the fucking size difference. Jalen Turner is the fucking size of fucking a heavyweight fighting at fucking lightweight, so that's something definitely you can struggle with. But I think the difference maker for me is gonna be Fiziev's striking. This motherfucker is insanely good, and he might tire out. But I don't. Since this one's a 5-round fight, that's what scares me. That's what gives me a lot of pause. But I'm gonna take Fiziev. I think he's a better fighter. I think he has the better striking. I think we saw what Benny did to Mateusz Gamrot, and I don't know if Benny's on the fucking level of Rafael Fiziev's striking. So I'm gonna take Rafael Fiziev. I don't know yet. Just not submission. So
yeah, it's a really hard fight to break down. But when you really look at it, Fiziev's output and his pressure against Mateusz Gamrot and his wrestling, Gamrot only gets this fight done with his wrestling. That's like the Jalen Turner fight. Had he not gotten those takedowns, he would have been finished because he was hurt a few times in that fight. And I think that Fiziev, his output is just so insane. I don't see Gamrot really getting close enough to him to get a takedown without catching some mean strikes, trying to do so. So I think that Fiziev's going to catch him. Kind of similar to how Aljo came in against O'Malley. He couldn't find an opening. I think Gamrot's not going to be able to find an opening. He's going to get desperate, shoot a takedown, and get caught. I think Fiziev's going to be get it done inside the distance.
Yeah, that's definitely a fun one.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and spin it fucking forward to these next fucking pay-per-views. My goodness. Yeah, we have a good rest of the fucking year. Holy cow. We look at the next one. Barboza fucking main eventing still. I don't know fucking how. Maybe they're just trying to build fucking the Sadiq Yusuf. But anyways, after that, UFC 294, Islam Makhachev versus Charles Oliveira. The rematch. Oh, that's going to be a fucking banger, hopefully. My goodness. You didn't even get to watch it live, but...
Yeah, no.
Oh my gosh, that fight was fucking ridiculous. They came out and it was like, oh, okay, it's kind of even, it's kind of good, and then BAM! Fucking Islam pulls out some shit I'd never seen before and fucking just rocks him nasty and then fucking finishes him. But hopefully our boy... What's that?
Johnny Walker's fighting Magomed Ankalaev on that card?
Oh, yeah, this card is fucking insane. We have Paulo Costa versus Hamzat Chimaev. I want to see the odds on that one. Saeed Nurmagomedov is fucking coming back. Holy cow! Ikram Alaskarov is fighting.
Silva's fighting too.
Yeah.
Damn, Bruce Silva. Asherat. Jeez.
Micaiah versus Tim Elliott. Nathaniel Wood is on that one. This is a fucking good ass card. And then after that, we have Fight Night, fucking Blaze Almeida. And then right after that, UFC 295. Maybe fucking the best card of all time. And it only has like 3 fights on it right now. John Jones versus Stipe Miocic, the greatest heavyweight of all time. Then next, you have Yuri Prochazka
Oh my
fighting for
god.
the vacant fucking title against Alex Pereira. Holy cow. I bought some of his merch and that shit's it already shipped. It's fucking on its way.
Pereira?
See, I have like fucking 30 UFC shirts now.
Oh man.
Oh, I think I'm a fan of the UFC again. And then Jessica Andrade versus Mackenzie Dern. Who cares about that one? Anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No. It was the next card.
The next card.
UFC 296. Leon Edwards
Oh
versus
my.
Colby Chaos Covington. Fucking to end the year. This is a banger to go out with. I think Colby Covington took way too much time off and he's going to get fucking slept in the first.
Year high. That's going to be a perfect Christmas present to end my year. My 3 favorite fighters win or hold the title by the end of the year.
Yeah, I don't know about that, pal, but damn, Leon Edwards, Colby Covington, it's fucking be a good one. And then Alexandre Pantoja versus Brandon Royval. That's going to be a fucking fun one. Both of them motherfuckers come and make exciting fights down at flyweight. And then let's get to the fucking 2 more fights that just got announced for UFC 296. Wonder Boy versus fucking Shavkat Rakhmonov. They were talking about it on Twitter. I was like, oh shit, is that real? And then bam, Uncle Dana comes and announces it. What a fucking... Damn, I'm scared, but that is going to be fucking fun.
That's going to be a good-ass fight. Oh my god.
Yeah, fucking absolutely. Fucking the striking of Thompson and fucking Rakhmonov is still fucking undefeated. Still, every win is by fucking finish, so you know this one's going to be fucking good. It's either fucking Wonder Boy finally getting back to the top of the division, or this is it for him. Like, you know? Ain't no coming back after this one. This is the most...
I think he has a really good chance. I think he has a really good chance against this fight, too.
Yeah, for sure. But next we go to fucking... They're fucking sacrificing my favorite fighters. Holy cow.
Sacrificing?
Fucking you make Tyron Woodley get knocked out by Jake Paul and fucking... Lee, I don't even want to fucking talk about this. Fucking...
I don't even get to worry about this fight. I don't think you get to worry about Paddy Pimblett to beat Tony Ferguson.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, when you look at it, you're like, old ass Tony Ferguson can't even fucking do his fucking pre-fight sprawls or whatever the fuck he does. Fucking can't even bend his knees. This motherfucker's fucking walking on crutches to the fucking octagon. But the fucking sad thing is he has a fucking chance against Paddy Pimblett, which is fucking insane.
I really hope.
You really hope what?
I don't think it's going to be a sacrifice at all. I really hope that Tony gives the world a Christmas present.
Yes, a Christmas present and fucking retires, because that's enough. I mean, this is one. You want this motherfucker to stand a chance? Here we go, Paddy Pimblett.
It's a good fight. Honestly, of all the fights they could have made, I'm glad they made that fight rather than fucking... Well, imagine you see Jalen Turner versus Tony Ferguson or some shit like that. What the hell?
Oh, that would have...
They give Paddy Pimblett. You should give Paddy Pimblett Jalen Turner. That sounds like a good fight, but...
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I like the fight.
Yeah, but this one's definitely going to be a fun one. Hopefully, Tony Ferguson can fucking get it. I'll have his fucking signed glove back here. Fucking love Tony Ferguson. I always love Tony Ferguson, but damn, dude. Oh my gosh, and they're not even done building it, so let's see what else they have fucking coming. This is going to be a good fucking end of the year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, Joe, you got anything else before we close out?
No.
Alrighty, fucking super excited. I'm actually super excited for these fights tomorrow. I don't know how many of them I'm going to catch live, but definitely going to go back and rewatch every single one.
Yeah.
We want to watch at least the fucking main event and the co-main live. And
Brian.
Yeah, the Brian. Oh my gosh, yeah, I definitely don't want to miss tomorrow, but I have to miss some. All right, buddy. Thanks for coming again, and we'll catch you on the next one.